part C then of number 149? Not going to happen? B. Oh, B, part B. Jilly, do you mind? Thank you. All right, Polly, here's where you're going to come in handy. So you had some ideas, Polly. So it said, write matrix A to the right of matrix B. And then figure out how did they word that, Jillian? Total number of wheels that Otto needs. Now remember, right, it goes, what does it go? Wheels, seats, gas tanks. There we go. Okay, so now think about matrix multiplication. Think about the problem that we just did with my friends going to the movies, and think about what we're doing here. Do we know the total number of wheels, or how would we find the total number of wheels needed altogether? Alex? Okay, 20 times 4 would give me the total what? Wheels, okay. Yeah, plus 20 times 2 for the seats, plus 20 times 1 for the gas tanks. Now, does everybody see where Alex is getting that from? Cars. Oh, really? Oh, so 80 wheels. Yeah. Because they told me to do a 1 by 2. That's the only reason. Um, you can, but not with the way matrix multiplication works. And I mean formally, but it's fine with me if it looks easier to you. We could set up equations, yes. So, Paulie, if you want to write it that way, you can. But all I think Alex was doing was he was looking at the number of cars is going to be 20. So to figure out, because remember that cars need 4 wheels, 2 seats, and 1 gas tank. So what he was doing was he was just taking 20 times 4 to get the total number of wheels. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Sure. You can write it that way. For this problem, that's fine. Yeah, for this problem, that's fine. I'll show you later when they get bigger. I'll show you because there's a certain algorithm or a method that we're going to use. But for this problem, yeah, right. But for this one, you're right. Why not? Because what Paulie's saying is if we took this, let's see if I can do this. I don't know if it'll allow me to. No. But what Paulie's saying is if I took this one and put it this way, then I would just be taking 20 times 4 times 2 times 1. Makes more sense. He says, I see it easier. And you're right, you do. But later on, when we get into bigger ones, then there's going to be a certain algorithm we go through, and that's the only reason I'm setting it up like this. Yeah? Well, like when they said make a 1 by 2 matrix, I right away drew these things up. Oh, okay. That was given to us. That was given. Basically, if you ever have to, you can put it either way. It won't matter if you do a 2 by 1 or a 1 by 2. They just here they specified how to write it. As long as you have all of the cars in the same way, like I could have just as easily wrote it like this, right? You know, yeah. So as long as you're consistent, you're fine. It's not going to make a difference. It's weird. It's new. It's a new way of looking at things, that's for sure. Okay, so what's B? B just asked for wheels. Okay, what's C asking for? Sure, thanks, Alex. Aw, poor Alex. He was all excited. Well, Alex already said we could just take 20 times 2 for seats. And we could take 20 times 1 for gas tanks. All right. So I don't know if your team's got that far, but any questions about that then? Is that just for cars they wanted to know about seats and gas tanks, or did they want to know about cars and trucks? All right, so there's the cars. All right, so how are we going to do trucks then? Or then we, good. We're going to take 25 times 6 for the wheels, 25 times 1 for the seats, and 25 times 3. Okay, so we took 20 times the cars 1, and we took 25 times the trucks. All right. Let's just take a look at 150 and 151 with your team. Or actually, you did 149 now. Take a look at 150 and 151 with your team.